Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farm Manager 2021, episode number 9. We begin Chapter 4 today, Luxurious and Exotic. Our first task, labor law training, so we're going to get into the research stage of things. Here we go. Training Manager. Ta-da! And they want us to do labor law as the first one, so that's gotta be obviously in here somewhere. Labor law training. A whopping 500. 3 days complete, that'll be done quite quickly. It's December, so we're in between the busy season. That's gonna help us be able to navigate a few of these things a little bit faster. No round press. I'm wondering if it's time to actually get a round press. I have been talking for a while about wanting to expand our equipment supply so we can rely a little more heavily on that. And this might be a good time to actually get involved in doing that. Let's begin with a covered garage. The reason for this is we can put our tractors, which obviously are all needed in this direction. I think I can maximize our space a little bit more. Put in a garage right there. And then put in additional parking right there. Now that we have a little bit of space right here, we obviously can't fit something in there. Actually wondering now if I should move this equipment. Let's repark this over here. As well as that, can now repark first tractor in there. The other one's in use right now. Obviously we're going to want to buy a third one, but I can move this, can I not? That way you can change the radius range on these now. You can see how much wider the coverage area is than what it was before. So we might have to demolish this. Okay, we got money back. That's good. Let's also demolish this. Okay, now this actually fits more nicely into the space. So with that one, if we were able to shift it over, and maybe that's something we do. Puts it a little more in the range anyway of what we're trying to do with the fields. So, might as well continue. Alright, so that's already freed things up a little bit more compared to how it was before. And we've already finished the first task. The boss is preparing the company for opening to more exclusive markets. Your farm will also be involved. Quail meat and eggs are very tasty, healthy, and expensive. Create a quail farm. Start by placing 3 small chicken coops. Buy at least 30 quail and produce 250 quail egg. Well, we've got all of our animal stuff over here, and we do still have plenty of space in this area, so let's go ahead and begin with that project right on down in here. It'd be nice, depending on how it fits, where it fits, but let's see. 3 small chicken coops. That does fit in that little gap, so we'll definitely take one from there. Excuse me. I'd like to find a way to fit it into a tighter space, but at the moment I'm not seeing a suitable option for that. We could fit one back in here, but then we'd have to run a road a long ways just for that. Now if I put one, it can't be under the Or that's just the lack of road connection. Okay. Alright. Let's just be consistent here. Make that work. And they wanted 30 of them. So we'll get those ordered. We're going to need a few employees to run these. And it looks like we're also going to need some new crops. Alright, looks like we're ready to go on these ones. Get them ordered. Still need employees. Have not forgotten. But we needed the house for that. Alright, this would be animals. Animals. Charlie can just about handle himself. Madison. Not that expensive and actually good at the task. Oh, looks like we already have some, so there you go. Oh, that was plants, not animals. 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 Need an animal worker. I will have to replace that one soon. Let's see how we're looking now. Hey, there you go. Oh. That created a little bottleneck. No, it just took a little time to get them unloaded is all. They need food. They need food. So, what food do they need? Wheat, buckwheat, linseed, apples. We don't have any of these things yet. So wheat, buckwheat, and apples, and it's time to do something else that we have not done yet, that we haven't bothered with, and is gonna make a whole lot of sense long term. Okay, so there's a few items that we have to buy regularly. Okay, and then we're gonna add lots of things. We want wheat to purchase. And we'll keep, well, now we don't need to keep a lot. We'll keep 300. There's three coops. We're gonna set this all up to be automated. Dun-dun-dun-dun. We want to sell our jam. That's strawberry jam. Alright, we're going to set up our automated buy and sell so I don't have to bother dealing with that anymore. That's going to keep things moving along a little bit faster. Is that our sheep's wool? Doesn't even say. I guess we can store away a couple hundred. Alright, let's speed this up while I go through this process. Alright, I think that's going to do it for now. We'll see how we're looking here in a little bit. We've got those orders set. That's trade orders. Buy and sell department. They haven't taken care of things yet, but we don't know how long it's going to take for that to actually be set up and functioning and ready to go. So, current, there's 1,000. The animals in the cowshed, raspberries. Speaking of, oh look, they're at 4 and 4. They're back up to 9 each. We need to change this back to the cows. And back to the 3. like this might fit a little bit better if we go here with it. Even though that's out by the main road. That will save a little more space here for a future project. We're also going to need another employee to run that, at least one. Alright, we're going to need corn, soya, and sunflower. Corn, soya, and sunflower. So again, we're going to have to get into the market. Corn, soya, and sunflower. Looks like we are now into spring. We need wheat, oat, rye, and buckwheat. What do we have currently? Fodder beets. That's grass. What is that one though? Oats. Okay, we have oats. So we need wheat, rye, buckwheat. I also know that it's time to go ahead and do this expansion that we've already started. Let's take this and repark it inside. Let's go ahead and buy another tractor. Do we want a better tractor? We don't need an orchard tractor. Okay, this has more power. But it's the same sort of thing. It's just a little more powerful. It's gonna work faster. I think it would be nice if there was a stat line here that says how many you have. Right? So you already know whether you have one of something or not. Or whether it is that you should be buying a second plow. I don't think we need to plow that often. I think we do need to cultivate pretty often. We don't have a round press right now, I know that much. That's what we have right now is a Xena combine. Yeah, I don't like their inventory management. Really doesn't tell you much about what you have. Reaper for cereals. Oh, see, I already have two. I already have two cereal reapers. That was an accident. Sell that. That's a reaper for cereals. So that's what we have there. Maybe it's time for corn or chopper. Bigger, better harvester. Maybe we need to upgrade the harvester. What happens if we sell this old harvester? 186,000. We wouldn't be able to immediately turn around and buy the next one. Okay, they seem to be maintaining. Poppy. Why aren't we getting any poppy? What are you up to? Yes, that's all the cabbage. So they're doing okay on their pace. Okay, sell off that mutton. I don't have that set as a sell item. And they do seem to be keeping up with selling things at this point. We are just spending a good deal of money at the moment, so that's why funds are a little lower than what they were as we've been slowly adding some equipment. So we just have a planter 1. Again, not a fan of how that's kind of set up, but you really don't know. There's our planter 1. We have a precision seeder. Okay, that plants a bunch of crops that we're not using. What about a regular proper seed drill? Well, there's rye. There's the buckwheat. Now, do I have one? Again, it doesn't tell me whether I have a seed drill or not. I don't think I have a seed drill. I do have a seed drill right there. It's 400,000 for a new Rodon combine, which has more power. It's going to work faster than the Xena. I don't think we need a bunch of combines at this point, but we're going to need one. 190,000 for this little guy. Sprayer. We're not set up for orchards at all yet. We do have a windrower. I don't think we have a proper potato planter though. Or a manure spreader for our fields. We have a chest trailer. That's where our manure could be going. Check our green trailers. Is that a manure spreader? Oh, it is. That's where our manure needs to be going. We don't want to be selling all of that. Trade, manure. Is that this? Yeah, we have it set to sell above 200. Alright, well right now all we have is this. There we go. Hey, look at that, money's going up. So yes, it's working. The trade option is working. That's gonna make life a little easier, but it's also, I don't know, it's a little harder for me to keep track of finances that way. No, actually it's easier, isn't it? I just look at what we have. We're at the halfway point on the month. We're 200,000 shy of where I want to be to buy that combine, to sell this combine, and then go for that upgrade. That's 185,000. So we're only 15,000 short of where we need to be. Actually, even only 10,000 short of where we need to be. And I have no harvest to do at the moment. So let's sell it. Will I still need that Reaper though? Alright, so we've done the straight combine switch now. We'll go from there on what to do next. We are going to have to wait a little bit as we've got expenses coming up and we probably need to cover those off, but like a 9 meter chopper attachment, or do we want just the corn one? Oh no, that's just a chopper. That's going to be for, what, making silage? This is what we want, because corn is coming up. Corn and sunflowers? Is it? What are we doing? Wheat, rye, buckwheat. Wheat, rye, and buckwheat. There's the buckwheat. There's the poppy that we already have. There's the oats that we already have. There's the rye that we're going to have. And there's the wheat. So they're all cereals. Are you cereal? So, that's a good thing. We don't need the other fixins for now. Okay, we have a lily plow, planter, we have a mower, we have a round press now. We already have an ester cultivator. Yes. Rodon plows, better plow than what we have. Maybe we want that instead of the lily plow. We still need that though for the... I'm not too worried about the plowing part of this. Okay, we have one of those planters. We have our trailer with water. Do we have our trailer for straw bales? We do not have a trailer for straw bales. Let's get a straw bale trailer. Okay, rolled on cultivator is probably going to be much better than the regular cultivator and something we use on a fairly regular basis. So, oh, it's going to take up some space. Some space, eh? It's going to take up some space. And I don't have space to put it yet. So, let's free up some space. How about we... move this, repark, over here. Let's move you into a corner. There we go. Even though the baler's over there, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, Rodon cultivator. Alright, massive upgrade. And as we do have Rodon tractor now, that's not so bad. We're at 55,000, it's already 9th of February, so some time just went by. I don't know if we were in debt at all, but we've already covered it off if we were. Let's see, we left off there. We have a fertilizer spreader. The precision seeder. Fodder beet seeds, sunflowers, parsley, carrots, corn. Nothing new that we're about to plant, so I'm okay without that precision. Slurry tanker. We don't have any slurry. Do we? Do we have liquid manure? We have a manure storage, but we have no slurry. Okay, we already have a manure spreader. We have a seed drill. We have a chest trailer. I do not have a potatoes planter, and we already have a trailer for potatoes, so I'm wondering if we should maybe just get it. Have it. Be done. We have a potatoes digger, which is gonna, what? Oh, it's the fodder. It's the fodder beets. That's why we have it. But the potatoes planter does not plant the fodder beets. Okay, looks like we're okay for now. And it's February. I think we need to set up our fields. 50 by 50. Yeah, that's not 50 by 50, is it? Our oat field. They want some big fields. Yeah, 50 by 50 is almost twice the size of what we have right now. So, what does 50 by 50 look like? Okay, well, that was a little unexpected. Maximum field size. We are going to need some road access. That's not the road access I was looking for. Oh. 1st of March. Ever so slight deficit after creating those fields. But do we have equipment that could reach? We do. Okay. Got a lot going on here. Feels like it's been a struggle. So, they want wheat, oat, rye, buckwheat. Alright, let's catch up on some things here. Another new animal. Raspberries just plowing away. Okay. Cow. Cabbage. We caught up on the cabbage. Poppy. Raspberry. Soya. Okay, the soya took care of itself. Yeah, they caught up on the cabbage. Caught up on the poppy. Well, then you don't need that many employees if you're doing that easy. Or do we have something else? Like making oatmeal. That's wheat. That's rye. That's corn. That's the oatmeal right there. I think we have the oats for this, so let's go ahead and reassign Rosie. Sorry, I took you off there. Forgot we have plenty more. Okay, what does that oatmeal look like? Trade. Add item. No. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to tell which one is which on this. Search. Oat. Alright, well, we've recovered our balance to 85,000. We've selected what the fields are, and it's spring. We've added some equipment, not a large amount. We've got 3 tractors now. We doubled up on a couple of the most used items. So things are going to start going a lot faster now. I hope. We safely put our tractors away. We added a 3rd tractor. They still want to take the long way around to certain things. It's snowing, but they're working on the fields anyway. There's another gun. Okay, that black currant looks to be out of hibernation already. Okay, more tractors on the go. Yeah, it's good to see them out and about doing their thing. Let's see, we're making pretty quick work of some of these fields. Fodder beets appear to already be on the go. There's our new oat field already coming up, getting plowed. It's nearly the end of March. The finances are good. There's not going to be a deficit here. However, how is our balance going to end up looking at the turn of the month? We're at 136,000 now. I'm curious to see what our monthlies are now at. How much is it going to drop by? I'm loving how quickly they are working through these fields. Ooh, 80,000. Okay. We are now at 80,000 in monthly expenses. But again, that's not that big of an increase from where we were, so. Ah, wrong cultivator. I mean, not entirely wrong cultivator, but the right tractor is on the plow. And so a lesser tractor went and grabbed a lesser cultivator. Eventually I'd upgrade all 3 tractors to be the better tractor, and then you get rid of the cheaper plow, you get rid of the cheaper cultivator, and then you're set, you're golden. Spreader getting out there. We got any progress on these 2 fields yet? No. Are they even in range to do those 2 fields? We'll find out. None of them are planted yet, so that's still going to take a hot minute to finish. But this field, out of hibernation, finally. Hibernated for a whole year. Not going to be a problem this year. You can see we're already up and running on all of these fields now. They've done all their basic needs, and it's still early mid-April, and these 2 fields are getting pretty close to being up and ready, and this field's getting ready. Meanwhile, balance mid-month already back up over 100,000, so we're already covered for the next month with a half month to go. So yeah, money's good to go. Bringing that in fairly steady, fairly quick. And there's another field. Okay, that one's coming along. That one planting in progress. This one is fertilizing. This one has not been started yet. No, I don't see any. I think we took care of it already. Oh no, we did. We had 1,000. They just moved it before I had a chance to see. 3 fields done. 1 to go. Buckwheat. And they have started on it, so. And look at this. In a little over a month. Remember where we were at a year or 2 ago? How it took them till like middle of June just to plant a few fields when we had 1 set of equipment. Now that we have 3 tractors and a couple items where we need them, the more frequently used ones. Making quick work. 4 giant fields added. Other additional fields added, and we are just getting through things so much faster. That one's cultivated now. Couple stages done. It will be complete soon enough, and then we'll go ahead and call this one an episode. But I'm really happy with the progress we're making. I'm really upset with the space these 4 fields are requiring, as we didn't have a ton of space left to play with. We were at 60%. Now all of a sudden we're probably a good 80% of our available space now being used. What are you needing? Okay, to be sprayed. This one, stage hasn't changed, but it will in a moment. Fertilization happening now. Alright, we just need to get it planted. Last stage, and then we will be done with this task. And I think that'll be an excellent start to Chapter 4. Obviously, there's going to be more to do. Wow, the fodders are already done. First harvest in May. That was fast. Okay, being seeded now. Task will be complete in just a moment. Wonder if we're going to get into bees soon. Because these kind of cereals are good for bees. Collect. Okay, we need to collect a harvest. That's the next stage. So we'll get into that next time. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.